Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 PS5 edition. My name is Raven from the Sky. Let's play.
Virgil, what happened?
I found Virgil. He has a way inside the Institute. But I need a code from a Courser chip.
A Courser chip? You fought a Courser? Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
Thanks, Doc. How do I find them?
I can't contact them directly. They usually come to me when they have a synth that's escaped the Institute and wants new memories. But I do have a code phrase, some kind of clue if I ever needed to find them on my own. Follow the Freedom Trail.
I think I already have that as a quest.
All right. I'll find them.
Good luck. I'm sorry what I have is so cryptic, but hopefully you can figure things out as you go.
I still gotta clear out that darn library.
You're blocking my light, man.
What, you drive? Head over to the third rail.
And Hancock, I think he has missions as well. Find the railroad. It's like a we'll complete that once we what's the name? I don't know if it's just them, but I think either them or the Brotherhood can do it. While we're here, we might as well. See what Hancock is talking about here. Your own buddy.
Jeez Louise, that's some tin can.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
Balcony he was talking on. Okay, here we are.
If you're sticking around, you need to join the crew. I hear Bobby knows.
Fahrenheit.
Too
Ever
bad
tried
about
chess?
Finn. Gonna miss him
Sometimes
next
you need to
super mutant
sacrifice a
attack
piece to
rolls
keep
round.
the game going.
Oh well.
Keep
What can
that
I
in
do
mind.
for our newcomer?
Looking for work.
Work, huh? I'll tell you what, I got reconnaissance needs. There's a lot of weird talk coming in about a place called the Pikmin Gallery. It's raider territory up there, but they've been quiet. Like uncomfortable post-coitus quiet. Snoop it out and give me the word.
I might be interested, but let's talk money, Hancock.
Cut the bargaining shit. You know what I'm thinking? You get the standard payout of 200 caps. Take it or leave it.
Scout out Pikmin Gallery. On it.
Cool. Be thorough, okay? I'm not paying for a look-see. Find out what's really going on there.
We didn't get to the top of this town by playing fair.
Excuse me.
Got a lot on my mind. Excuse me.
Wake up, Commonwealth. Synths are not your enemy. They are victims in this war as well. True, they were created by the Institute, but they were created as slaves. Thinking, feeling, and dreaming beings, utterly oppressed by their tyrannical masters. So join with us in fighting the real enemy, the Institute. Join the Railroad. When you're ready for that next step, don't worry. We'll find you.
You look just like Sammy, too.
Short Cal didn't act. Fred Allen at the Hotel Rex room. He can hook you up as captains of synth. In this town, never got another thing to come here.
We'll find. Actually,
Ever been to kill or be killed? Some fine-looking weapons.
they said, "Oh, we'll find you." Well, it looks like we'll be finding them. They haven't reached out to us. Pikmin Gallery, combat zone. Then we have to find the railroad. Let's go and find the railroad. And find the Brotherhood. Get that jump started and probably do some of these side missions. I still gotta help him out with that darn community. Preston. He's still out here, haven't despawned yet.
Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
Where? See if I can find where. Oh. Right, so he's around. He's around this way. Oh, I do something. Oh, I know you do.
What? Toys there!
Skirmisher. Watch out, cause see they be having those the ones that run at you with freaking with mini.
That's the last.
Oh,
Appreciate the big target.
yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I will say that they make easy targets though. They're so big. It's like to me they took this place over from the Raiders. Look at that. Too, because see we can convert a short combat rifle to 308. Oh, the game just paused. Reality ain't gonna pause. You trying to unlock a door and being shot at. Pretty much an open target. Is that it? That's it. Is that it in this place though? What? What was that? I don't know where the heck I am. Just some random open. I don't know about sleeping on your own. I forgot. You catch something if you sleep on like a random bed. It's not really a good idea. I'm gonna find the railroad. I'm gonna investigate and try to find the what's the name. Yeah, Brotherhood. Now I do know the railroad don't like the Brotherhood. But like I said, I'm gonna try to get that peaceful ending if I can. Try to screw everything up. Alright, let's roll. You gotta be careful. See over here. Ghouls. Feral ghoul. That behemoth is in the middle of the pond. Oh, no. Oh, well. We'll just sell it. Can always sell it. Okay, it says follow the Freedom Trail. The Freedom Trail, I think, is those lights.
A lot of my cases
Those,
dead end in Boston Common. I prefer not to join them.
Can't remember. Let me see if it starts here. But they got markings around town. I remember what the markings look like. No, because it's telling us to nope. It's not down here. Stay back. There's a behemoth over there, so we don't want to. Let's see, here we go. At Journey's End, follow Freedom's lantern. Freedom Trail A.
Welcome, Patriot, to Boston Common, the start of the Freedom Trail. Feast your ears and learn more about the historic Freedom Trail, and learn the history of Boston Common.
Tell me about the Freedom Trail.
Starting here at Boston Common, follow the red path as it winds its way through our great city's streets. Markers on the trail are placed at many famous historic sites. See Paul Revere's house, the Old North Church, the Old State House, Bunker Hill, and many more.
It was the North Church, wasn't it? That was the place. Alright, so we gotta find, okay, here. Let's see, Swan. I know it ain't here, because Swan's Pond, that's where the, what's the name is? That's Swan, he's a behemoth. So we gotta just follow the trail, basically. At Journey's End, look for the lantern. That's what we're gonna do. Sometimes it cuts. Trying to think where. Go back. Look for the lantern. There's no lantern over here. dead gunner back here, though.
Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
That's the thing. How the heck? Goes through here. This darn debris. What happens if the city just dilapidates and freaking? Okay, here's one of them. Look for the lantern, but this isn't it. So we just gotta find the right spot at the end of the trail and then look for the lantern. That's pretty much it. And they're like, I know they're underground, but I can't remember if it was at the church or that Bunker Hill. I can't remember. It wasn't at the State House. We just there. Mass fusion building. Oh!
Gone for good.
Oh my God! Scared the piss out of me. Let's keep going. Red, is it like Old Corner Bookstore? The bookstore. I'm gonna keep going through this alley. I know, right? Raider probably got killed by the ghouls. Anything in the register? Of course not. Why would they be? Ooh, Danny Boy apples, vegan. Definitely need that. More money. Makes cloth. Need those too. Cakes. Vegan, gumdrops, vegan. Alright, need everything. Definitely need steel, aluminum, potato crisps. Might just start using a lot of the health items to save and then stack up my stim packs. Let's see, like that. Purified water. Yeah, that thing's unmatched. That and Nuka-Cola. Can't do a darn vegan thing playthrough. I don't know what I was talking about earlier. Talking about this cap. Ain't cap. Just gotta have Rad-X and Radaway. Because the food is like radiated. Slightly radiated. Guys, like, they already turned super mutants. What place is this?
Someone there! Ha! Hide from this!
Hi, them things. It's like Fallout version of pit bulls. Look how they look. Like mutated pit bulls. I bet you are. So they just like capture people. They're like freaking like cannibals or something.
What? Scared already?
I don't want to waste my time. But I'll be back. Wow. Oh, I think, see, you can target that in VATS as well. I would use VATS for that to shoot like the grenades and stuff like that. Now that's better to use VATS for, but other than that, I really don't use it. Those are what I was talking about. So he was gonna run at us and then just detonate. What's that? When he hit us. You want? Okay.
Get in for it now!
I don't really want to do that, but hey. Ooh, almost got us. I need to tech up to that thing where I can get screws and stuff from weapons. Yeah, definitely need to do that. Oh, if fans or butts about. It's a meat sack. Oh, that's teeth. Teeth. Okay. Kind of getting off track here. Well, where's the... So it's this way. Oh, they see somebody drew that. What the heck happened down here? I'll take that. Look at all this money. I'll take those sugar bombs.
Well, ain't that a blast from the past?
I know, right? So what were they doing though? Foot, hand, or whatever the heck. Psycho, Jet, Day Trippers. That's fan, I need that. Well, ain't that a blast from the past? It is. Like they were fighting in a pit and they were betting on it. Then the bombs hit, or the thing, this cave, and took everybody out. So it looks like, see, I love how it like kind of tells a story. You can use your imagination to kind of figure out what happened. Sometimes it seems blatantly obvious what happened, but you can kind of use your imagination to try to guess. And like this, seems like every place has a story, whether it's directly, indirectly, or whether you find the terminal that tells it or not. I love that. Okay, it we headed this way. Empty milk bottle. Here's the church. I think this is where it is too. Because if I cut across here, instead of going all the way around, I cut across here. Yep. It's the church. Okay, was there another? Nah. There's a police station near here too, but yeah, the church is the... I thought it was Old Bunker Hill, but it wasn't. Built in 1723, the Old North Church is the oldest standing church in Boston. Its 191-foot tall steeple also makes it the tallest church in Boston. On the night of April 18, 1775, Lieutenant Colonel Smith marched with 700 British soldiers to Concord on a mission to disarm the rebels. Using a plan devised by Paul Revere, Robert Newman climbed to the top of the church and lit 2 lanterns to alert patriots that the redcoats were coming up the Charles River, thus inspiring Longfellow's famous verse, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. The battles of Lexington and Concord that followed would start the American Revolution. Okay. Oh my God, no.
Bothering anybody now?
Ho ho ho! It says, and it does 15% more damage. I need to put some mods on it though. Oh, I'm out.
Even after all these years, it still feels sacred.
I know, right? But the ghouls look like they've taken over the whole doggone. Oh, so it's here? Some are already dead, so maybe they cleaned it out. Gotta be here. Yep. They're like infected from like 28 days later. They just fly at you and try to rip you apart. And that'd suck for the average Joe, but hey, we're not the average Joe. We're the chosen one of the wasteland. We're the wasteland warrior.
One way to get the coolant pumping.
So, that's not right.
I mean,
Keep shooting on up.
So it starts with R?
railroad. Spells railroad. Of course it isn't.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
You wanted to see us.
God
So that
damn it.
means you're playing by our rules. So, answer my question.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Oh, I'm not gonna do that. Make something up.
Dr. Amari told me how to find you.
Very interesting. Last question. Why are you here?
Close to the vest. Full story. Decode the Courser chip. Give him the full story.
I tracked down and killed a courser at Green Tech Genetics. Now I need help breaking the code on his courser chip.
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the courser killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating him, you might want to show this courser murdering machine a little courtesy. Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad.
What is the railroad?
Who are you people exactly?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friend.
Des, we need to let him in. He's got an intact courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. He killed a courser. There's no way he's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
We having fun yet?
Don't try anything, stranger.
Yeah, I think I'm angered them the first. Come on, man. Hey, need to patch that.
Decoding a courser chip is a very delicate operation.
Because all she did is just hold the door. I should be able to enter.
The least of which is losing the
And wait for the doggone thing to reset.
Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the courser chip.
Why do you want the courser chip?
Institute tech is light years beyond what we have. And a courser chip is top of the line. I'm not gonna get into details, but that chip could help us save lives. Maybe throw a wrench in some of the Institute's operations. So, hand over the chip.
I don't know. I might need that chip later.
This isn't a negotiation. This is a demand. To anybody else in the Commonwealth, all you have is 2 caps worth of salvage. With us, that data is priceless. But we're not just going to give that away. Talk to me again if you change your mind.
Let's save it. Can't remember if...
Hey there.
Made up your mind. We decode the courser chip for you, but after that, it's ours. Deal?
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little courser chip. Let's have the
Don't
circuit
try
analyzer
anything,
take a
stranger.
crack at you. We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard, I got you. Solve for N. Come on. Show me that sweet base number. Come on, baby. Yeah, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
Okay, we gotta go back to Virgil. Let me see. Can we take these? No, we cannot. Well, I think they gotta warm up to us first, I think. And then we'll be open to take this stuff. If I remember correctly. I'm just... Yeah, so we can't... None of this stuff.
I can patch you up if you need it. For a small fee, of course.
Patch me up, Doc.
What's feeling off?
Cure reds, cure health. I don't have any... Never mind.
Actually...
I can cure myself. That's a waste. I can cure myself. This is like if you're out of stim packs, out of food, then you want to do something like that. But other than that's a waste. Or if you're addicted and you don't, cause see, you have to tech up to get the no chem addictions and stuff like that, and the alcohol.
If you need fixing up,
that's not a waste. But that no, remove rads and stuff. No, you're good.
Hell yeah.
A gorilla ate my patrol car. Do 5 damage with the cryo. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot about that thing. Gotta tech up the lockpick to be able to open that. I still can't open that. See, I come talk to her.
Hey, don't try anything, stranger.
Where'd she go?
Don't try anything, stranger.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Solving for theta n when I approaches probability bounds.
Pam.
Processing. Unknown human entity. Your arrival was not calculated.
That's a strange way to say hello.
Temporarily unable to process verbal input. Still processing. Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be PAM, Predictive Analytic Machine.
Predictive analytic machine.
Well, nice to meet you, Pam.
Introductory token recognized. Nice to meet you too, unknown entity. I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
What? That's amazing.
Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Even if you're wrong sometimes, that's unbelievable.
Repeat. Caution. Reliance on this unit's predictions is deemed unwise. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Query. What is your point of origin?
I'm from Vault 111, if that's what you mean.
Accessing. Vault 111. Cryo Vault. Believed destroyed. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
Interesting robot you got there. Forgot she even existed.
You've been hitting the chems way too hard, but I got my eyes.
Where'd she go? Should come talk to her. Did she walk back here? Can't remember if her office is back here. I think it is. Let me see. No, that's the escape tunnel. I think that's towards like end game. We had to use that.
Hey, don't try anything, stranger.
Where'd she go? I think she left. This isn't a bad. This is underground. It's not a bad HQ location. Saved because I couldn't remember if we were supposed to give her the chip or not to get a peaceful ending. I don't know.
Try anything, stranger.
If we're going to be dealing more with each other, I need to make sure that we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
Once, I pledged my life to protect my countrymen. I don't see this as any different.
Well said. Someone with your skills, your beliefs. Normally, we'd try and recruit you. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Can't wait to get out of this place.
Excuse me.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Your leader was just being cautious.
Yeah, we know we're all on the same team.
Exactly. Kind of killed our chance at a friendly first impression, though. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
I've heard a lot of things about you.
We gotta get this charisma
Enough
up.
to want to give you a chance. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna come out and say this. The railroad needs you.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
I think we ought to talk.
Okay.
We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. I've gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, is there anything you want to know?
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. My memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
I don't know if it's one of the cases. I have to start the cases with at his detective agency, but it's like it's patchy. I'm trying to remember it, but I think we figure out, like, you learn his backstory. I can't remember. It's a story arc. I can't remember if it's directly, if he figures it out and you talk to him directly, or it's through the terminals and like the literature you find in that story arc. Oh man, I can't remember. But I think we do kind of find out his history. Other than him telling us a little bit of it now, it's actually in that side story arc. I think solving them cases. I just have to do it.
That's terrible. They really just threw you away?
Sure did. It was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. A local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks once I'd gotten myself established, but the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
Let's see. Return to. Also, there's one that says return to Virgil. Rocky Cave. Oh my God, we gotta get out of here. Of course it isn't. Go back. Oh, the trail. Like a maze down here. You can turn around. That puzzle don't freeze you up. You darned ghouls will get you. And then you encounter trouble on the way to the church. It's crazy. Then there's another church on the map full of darn death claws. There's like a death claw there. There's a story behind it. I remember that one. That eerie ass church. think the story goes, I think, with the gunners, I think. Either raiders or gunners stole a Deathclaw egg. And all she wanted was to just get her child back. She tracked him to that church, and he got him and his squad killed.
Your Geiger counter doing cartwheels too?
Yeah, ain't no way. I don't think Kellogg would have got him. Kellogg probably would have figured, if he figured out, he probably would have got like a hazmat suit, maybe power armor. But then he would have to come all the way to the edge of the map. He'd have to make it past these two. By then, Virgil would know he's there, and Virgil would probably be able to escape or fight him off. But Kellogg, man, Kellogg was ruthless. I don't think him being a super mutant would have mattered.
Protect and serve.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there, for both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Whatever they're aging in here, I think it's gone too long.
Okay, so optional, talk to the railroad, talk to the Brotherhood. Here it is. I'm gonna talk to the Minutemen, and then we'll go from there. But anyway, thanks for watching. Okay, we can't even. It's too close. Too cluttered. Too darn small. I'm surprised you can even fit in there with the power armor. Alright guys, thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel and the series grow. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.